Oh, thanks for coming. Come on in.
Not a problem.
I didn't know who else to call. Oh, Mrs. T, you didn't have to go to all this trouble. I invited you to dinner.
I know, but now I'm famous thanks to you.
Really?
The local paper came down to the picket line to take our picture.
I wish you would go back to work. You can't afford...
Look, you stop waiting for your enemy's corpse to float by when your friend's floats by first.
Well, what about the others? Kaylee's got kids.
Those with one foot in the canoe and the other in the boat wind up in the river. Now we're all paddling together, making waves.
You know, Mrs. T, if you ever get tired of working at Big Foods, you've got a future in greeting cards.
What did you want to talk to me about?
The guy who hijacked the truck. I know who he is. He's some thug. Thinks he's a real tough guy.
Anglo? Mexican? From the casino?
I don't know. Maybe. You know, I've always really admired that tattoo.
It is an ancient tribal symbol. It keeps us all connected.
He had the same one. His name is Oscar.
Oscar? Little Kanavika. That's Kaweah for...
No translation necessary, Mrs. T.
Tell Bonnie, that hurt.
If you think that hurt, you just wait until I tell your mother. You lie and you steal. You bring shame upon us all. You give perfect toilet paper.
Kay, fine, I'll give it back. Stop hitting me.
I guess I still have some connections after all. Mrs. T?
When the U.S. War Department offered to pay tuition for John and his cousin, Elias Boudinot, at a missionary school in Connecticut, Major Ridge grabbed the chance.
Just a something, had the quality, noodle, assist, Jijunki, do not go high, Scarlowski.
The herd is smaller than it used to be.
Yeah, it's more manageable now.
How many did you sell?
Don't worry, the herd is still plenty big.
Put the money in the bank, right?
No.
Where'd you put the money?
In Shady Tree.
Shady Tree? That program has been in trouble for years. You bought them one more month. That's it.
Those girls only needed one more month to complete the program. If it had closed, girls like Sheila Ironclad would have been put in jail and lost her son.
That's not your responsibility. You do know why they're not receiving their funding, don't you?
Yes, because of federal red tape.
No. They're in a financial mess because of fund misappropriations and failure to properly file their eligibility paperwork. I can't believe this. Why don't you sell the rest of the herd off? Trying to solve all the rest problems and kill off what's left of Dad's dream.
What happened to you?
What happened to me?
I remember a little girl who used to save all of her change in a jar because she wanted something to hand the man outside the supermarket.
Mom.
What happened to the little girl who wanted to come back and help her people?
How many times have I seen you try to help our people? And I've done the same, only to have him throw it all away and end up right back where they started.
You've changed so much.
Yes, I've changed. I grew up. You know, maybe white government would like to see us disappear off the face of the earth. But that doesn't change the fact that our biggest problems are self-inflicted.
You're right. Our biggest problems are self-inflicted. By people like you, who have the wisdom and the spirit to bring about change, but instead choose to turn your back on your people.
What was that?
What was what?
This is your fault. You made me do.
Joek, nashek, nahawek jou, asenakek, gunjeeno, mashnawek jou.